Question: does the eligibility of a surviving spouse of a military veteran who was qualified to fly Space A change upon the death of that veteran? Answer is yes, in a big way. Stay tuned for details. Now, there are a number of different combinations whereby you may be the surviving spouse of a deceased veteran who previously had eligibility to qualify to fly Space A. Your veteran may have been retired, active duty or reserve. Your veteran may have been medically retired, but your entitlement for your retired veteran was the same across all of those categories, and in all cases, you were Category 6. Alternatively, you may have become qualified for Space A travel due to the death of a veteran reserve component member who died on active duty or during inactive duty training status, or an active duty veteran who died in the line of duty. I encourage everybody to reference DoD Instruction 4515.13 for the specifics, but if you take a look at page 46, it will outline in summary format your eligibility as a surviving spouse, and importantly, where you're able to fly to and from. Because if you were married to a retiree, at that time you had the eligibility to fly anywhere the DoD went, with certain exceptions, in Category 6. As a surviving spouse of a retired veteran, upon the death of your veteran spouse, your eligibility changes. You are no longer eligible to fly both CONUS and OCONUS and U.S. territories. Now, you're limited to CONUS flights only, and that's a significant change. Also be aware your status as the spouse becomes sponsor. That is to say, you are now the sponsor, and your lawful dependents are eligible to fly Space A with you within CONUS, within the restrictions of the regulation, but they cannot fly without you. You are now the surviving sponsor. On a related note, if you are the surviving spouse of a 100% disabled veteran who is also permanently and totally disabled, when your veteran spouse was alive, you were eligible to fly CONUS as well as to U.S. territories. However, upon the death of your 100% disabled spouse, unfortunately, under the regulation, you are no longer eligible to fly Space A. The regulation makes no provision for continuing the benefit of the spouses of deceased disabled veterans. And that's important to be aware of. I hope that you found this information useful. If you did, you know what to do.